Yeah,食べちゃおう Hi everyone! Hello, ARN75, hello! Hi! I don't think I've seen you before, thank you for coming! こんにちは、こんばんは、おはようございます Hello, Ijitsu, hi! Today we are playing Period! 今日は、リットルウィッチの伝説の萌え芸、ピリオドをまだ続くよ。8月も来てくれてありがとう。わー。イモジ、このクマ顔文字なんか可愛いよ。ありがとう。はあ、thank you. Thank you, Ijitsu. I have to tell you how I've been having a tummy ache. 実はさ、僕はね、お腹痛いよ。なんでとかわかんないけど、お腹とても痛いよ。くるくるになっちゃったよ。I don't know what I did. I was trying to make a smoothie. I cut up fresh mango. I used frozen strawberries. I used milk that's not lactose. And then I put a little bit of whipped cream.And I tried to make a smoothie, a mango strawberry smoothie, which didn't taste so good. But, I was sipping it, and I went through one cup, and I went to have a second cup, and my tummy was really hurting. I had to take medicine in order to make it better. So the good news is it doesn't hurt as much. But the bad news is I don't think I can have mango. Maybe it's, one of those sensitivity things. I don't know. I didn't have lunch. Instead, I had a mango. A mango smoothie, which was not even that good. But I will have something to eat after the stream. I also forgot to have dinner last night. But anyway, とにかくね、まあ元気よ。多分と思うんだけど、薬を飲んだだからね、僕は、まあ痛むはまだあるなんだけど、まだ痛いけど、まあ、よく元気になるよ。もうそろそろ元気になるよ。大丈夫だよ。心配しないで。I'll be fine. I took my medicine. I'm a little sleepy because of it. I took a half dose, just like a Tylenol for pain, and I'll be fine. Other than that, I'm okay. We have 3 streams this week. We have Period today, we have Friday, we have Nukitashi on Pump, which is exciting because I haven't streamed on Pump in a long time. And then Saturday we are doing Koi Choco, I believe. So we got a full stream schedule this week. But I have a big test I have to study for. So I've been going through the book, and I've been highlighting vocabulary words, and I've been dog-earing a bunch of pages. So I really, really hope that I do well on this test. The test is on Thursday. That is why I do not have a stream on Thursday. It is instead going to be on Friday. Let's see, what else? どうかな? Let's see, I still have commissions open, but I haven't gotten any yet. So I hope to hopefully get some soon, so I can get lots of work done. And it's important. So hopefully I'll get some commissions, and that'll be great. But how are you, Ijitsu? Enough about me. How are you doing? I got a new model. Not Vtuber. Not a Vtuber model. I got a new VR chat model. Fumi did the bass, and then Technobot. They go by something else now. But Technobot did the special changes to it, so it's more representative of my current VTuber model. In fact, let me see if I can pull up a picture to show you. Hold on, I gotta go to Discord. I took a screen cap of it. It's cute. Hold on. Okay. So I found this cute screenshot. I'm gonna share it with you. Hold on. I think this is cute too. I'm gonna show you both of these. Okay. Alright. So this, hold on. This is my VR chat avatar. Isn't it cute? Hold on, you can't see it. Like this. Isn't it cute? I think it's really spot on. Thank you, Fumi, and thank you, Technobot. I think it's super spot on. Look at the little feetsies. Hold on, you can't see. Look at the feetsies. They match the little feet. Look at the feet. They match. Look at the cute little shoes of the cute little bears. They match. I even have the bag. I love it. It's a little bit, it's not 1-to-1. I think you could use like a sailor collar and a ribbon, be a little more frilly, but this was free, okay? This was a free model that was a gift to me that fans worked on out of the kindness of their heart, so I have no right to criticize it. But I'm super happy with it. I think it's super cute. And then I got this one too. I think it's cute. Kawaii desho? I think it's super cute. I think it's very accurate. It's very cute. Except the braids they're not up front, but that's fine. They don't have the pink in them. But I think it's very cute and it's pretty darn close. To my model. Look, they even got the bandages. Look. They even got the bandages right. Huh? Yeah. I mean, some parts of it are a little funny anatomically. Like, if I sit down, it looks funny. Just because of how, the hips look a little funny when I sit down. But that's fine. That's fine. This is more just for fun. This is not a video game or anything. It doesn't have to be exactly one amazing, perfect physics. But it's super cute. I love this model. Everybody who worked on it and edited it and made it what it is, thank you so much. It's so cute. I'm gonna have to do a VR chat meetup. I promised to do a VR chat meetup and the Donathon, so we're gonna do that when I figure out how to do that. I think I'll have to add everyone as like a friend, I think. And then I have to find like a private instance. I don't know how it works. I'll figure it out. Probably in the summer when everybody is hopefully free in the summer. So we shall see. But I'm definitely gonna do a meetup, VR chat meetup with everybody, and I'm gonna use that avatar. Super cute. It could use a little tweaking, but I'm not gonna complain. It's so cute. I'm just so touched that you guys put so much energy and love and care, and just love and care into stuff like that, like fan art and fanfic. Well, I haven't gotten any fanfiction actually, but fan art and models and stuff like that. It's really very touching, so I'm very happy with that. Let me get a really quick drink of water. Hold on just a moment. So other than that super duper mega cute adorable model, Fumi-san! ちょっと待って見せてあげるよちょっと待って見せてあげるよちょっと待って Fumi-san は元気 Fumi-san 見て僕の VR チャットモデル他のファンがちょっぴりだけエディットしちゃったよほら見てごらんかわいいでしょ僕でしょかわいいじゃんこれはふみさんのモデルちょっぴりエディットしちゃったんだけどかわいいでしょぴったりだよ元気よかった最近はね僕は日本が行きたいけど 生きてほしいけど、まあ、この飛行機チケットとか、なんていうか、タリフっていうか、なんか、もっともっと日本のゲームとか、乙女ゲーとかいろいろなものは、すごく高くなっちゃった。かわいいでしょ。ほらほらほら、前より可愛くなった。いや違うよ。前も可愛いよ。でもこれはもっと、正しくと思うんだけど。あ、これじゃない。これほらほらほら、かわいいかわいい。この靴下かわいい。このクマかわいいと思うんだけどね。I think it's really cute and it's pretty accurate. Alright. What else do I have? 5月はね、僕はね、コミケいけるよ。いや、日本のコミケじゃない。アメリカのコミックマーケットいけるよ。ファニメいけるよ。すごくワクワクなんだけど、まあ買い物行くつもりなんだけど、まあ同人誌はやっぱ高すぎかもね。考える。悩む。Headpad, thank you for the headpad. なでなでしちゃった。ありがとう。Thank you for the headpad. On in late May, Memorial Day weekend, I am going to Anime Convention. Now, I'm still sad that I couldn't go to Anime Expo. And I'm still sad I couldn't go to Level Up. But, the anime is super fun. I go there just about every year. I've gone every year. Since I started going, pretty much. And it's so fun. It's a bigger convention, but surprisingly they don't have too much. And like in the way of their dealer's room, they don't have too much. Recently they started a Silver Island, which is a R18 section of the con, and you take a shuttle and you go there at around 5 in the evening, and it goes on until 2 a.m. I think. But I never have the energy to stay up that late. But the spicy stuff is at Silver Island, if they're having it this year. I'm not sure if they're having it this year. I hope they will. My favorite booth, the eroge booth, is not gonna be there. Not gonna be there. That's a bummer. But lots of figure booths are gonna be there. I should probably stock up on figures, especially considering what is going on right now with the stupid tariffs or whatever, the taxes, whatever, I don't know. That's making it so hard to import from Japan. So that'll be super fun. I'm really looking forward to that. On the 15th of May, my commissions are closing. And after that, I'm gonna go on a little hiatus because I will be traveling to Fanime. And I'll be at a hotel, and obviously I cannot stream from a hotel. Even if I brought my laptop, I probably wouldn't be able to stream. It's a big chunky laptop. I'd have to bring my microphone. No. I'm not gonna stream during the convention, but afterwards I sure will. I'll take some video footage and some pictures, and I'll show you all of them. I hope to see lots of cosplayers and stuff. If I'm brave enough to get any pictures. We'll see. My hands always shake when I take pictures, so I hope I'm able to take lots of pictures of cool cosplayers. Oh my god, I hope I see lots of angel cosplayers. That would be really, really fun. 僕はね、このコミケットはね、いっぱいエンジェルちゃんコスプレイヤーさんがいるかな？いると思うんだけど、まあわかんないけど、いいものと思うんだけどね。いいことよね。I think it'd be a good thing. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Fanime. But after the 15th, commissions will close. So after that, I will not be earning money for Fanime. So hopefully, I'll get a couple bites. Yeah, that whole week from the 18th to like the 28th 8th, I want to say. For like 10 days, I'll be on a hiatus. And I'll be at the anime. I'll be traveling there and I'll be traveling back. So look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. It'll be so fun. Yeah, I think it'll be super fun. I hope all I want out of anime is if they don't have eroge, and if they don't have otomege, I at least want some cute angel dust charms, and I want some dojinshi, and dojinshi, angel dust charms, some figures would be nice. So yeah, that is super cool. I am super looking forward to that. It's a little bit of a downer that I don't have friends to go with. None of my friends are in the area to go with me. None of my friends are attending the anime. So I'll have to go on my own. It's a bit of a bummer. But that's just how it is. 僕ね、5月のコミケ行きたいけど、まあ行ける言っても、あんまり友達と一緒に行かない。だって友達は忙しくて、まあカリフォルニアには住むない。だからね、残念ながら一人で行くなんだけど、ちょっと寂しいけどしょうがないね。しょうがないね。It can't be helped. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't have friends to go with for anime. I tried to convince them. I tried. I was like, I will split a hotel room with you. You know, we can go 50-50. And, you know, just, they didn't want to go. They didn't want to go. So, maybe next year I'll be able to go to a different convention. Like, Level Up. Or Anime Expo. I'll have to save up for it though. Next year, I'm hoping by the end of this year, the game will be complete. So next year's Donathon, I'm thinking it'll probably be funds for Japan and funds for the convention. Although I don't know how much it would cost to get to like Anime Expo, and I don't know how much it would cost to get to Level Up. I'm just guessing maybe around 2K, maybe more? I don't know, I'm just guessing. I don't know, honestly. I'll have to think about it later. But it's my dream. I want to go to Level Up, and I want to get Blake Roman and Joel Perez. Those are the voice actors, the official voice actors for Angel and Valentino. I want to meet them, right? オフィシャルの声優さん、エンジェルちゃんの声優、ブレイク・ローマン、そして、バレンティーノ君の声優、ジョエル・ペレズさん、会いたいんだけど、自分のゲー、プレゼントあげるつもりなんだけど、サインしてほしいな。I want them to sign a copy of my game. I want Blake to sign it, and I want Joel to sign it, and then I want to give each of them a copy of the game as a present. Now, the writers of Hazbin Hotel cannot play it. They cannot read fanfiction. But there's nothing that says the voice actors can't read fanfiction and play a video game. So that's exciting. That's something for me to dream of and strive for. So we'll see. Anyway, I am awfully sleepy. I am so sorry. It's the medicine. It makes me very sleepy. So let me get a quick drink of water and then we'll play a little bit of Period. Also, I've already said this, but if you have not received your voice pack, if you have not received it, and you were one of the top donators, Neko and Memento, please check your inboxes so I can give you your reward. I need to give you your reward. Please contact me. Alright, that's enough of announcements. Let's go get playing some eroge. Eroge! Eroge. Okay, let me pull it up. ピリオド。ちょっと待って。あ、よかった。 Okay, how is the volume? Please tell me how is the volume. How is the volume, chat? Is it okay? Is there anything weird or funny going on, like an echo or something? If there's anything strange going on, let me know, because I was looking at OBS and the volume was a little funky to me. It was acting a little weird. But if you guys say it's fine, then it's fine. I will carry on. Where were we? I think we were here. So, Rin asked us to go out with her. 前にね、Rin ちゃんに一緒に付き合わないと言ったんだけど。だから、僕とRin ちゃんは、オフィシャルカップルなんだよ。夏休みの初めての日。The first day of summer vacation. 最初の日? For a student, this is probably the moment they'd waited and waited for. But I was spending most of it in bed. I guess my usual habit of ditching is affecting even the way I live my days off. At any rate, とにかくつまんない。I'm bored. In the end, it come to this. Junior went home to his parents. I was alone in the room. Stuff like games or reading, it was nothing I couldn't do alone. But somehow or other, I had abandoned it all slavishly. At this rate, I might end up pioneering a new way to die. Death by boredom. ダメ。死んじゃなんかダメ。Nah, there might already be a precedent. I tried rolling restlessly on the bed. Couldn't really say that the texture of the futon trapping my heat felt good. Come on, man. Go play in eroge. In the middle of rolling around on the bed, I felt something hard on my back. Took it out. What, my cell phone, huh? I think this guy, Mitsuki, he's too passive. Like, I'm getting depression vibes from him. Like, if you stop liking the things you normally like, that screams depression. Or maybe he's just really bored. Maybe he's just very bored and languid and not motivated. I'm not sure. But definitely not very motivated. I'll say that. That reminded me, yesterday Rin gave me her phone number, didn't she? The flip phone. Entered for the first time as girlfriend, a girl's phone number. Without any purpose, I brought up Rin's number. So if I pushed the talk button now, I could hear Rin's voice. What a strange feeling. But to suddenly call like this, should I ask something like, what are you doing? Yeah, dummy! Yeah! Like, do you want to go out somewhere? To begin with, until yesterday, it would be hard to say that the relationship between Rin and I was particularly favorable. Rather, it was a conflict whenever we met. For whatever whim of fate, we had started dating conditionally, a so-called trial, but frankly, at what distance should we make contact? It's quite a different relationship from being friends, somehow. We should start acting like a couple. To start with, I wondered what it meant to become sweethearts. Don't ask me, man. I've never dated anybody. Maybe as time passes, the feelings come naturally. Or maybe it's necessary for some kind of action to build up. That's what Rin herself is trying to figure out, isn't it? When I noticed this, I chuckled. So that was why. Once again, I lay spread-eagled on the bed and closed my eyes. Oh, a mail. The sender was Rin. Ah, they were both thinking of each other. In reality, for it to arrive like this, my heart was beating pretty hard. It's a little stilted, this translation. What on earth did she have to say? Check the message there.
こんにちは。天気のいい日が続きますね。夏休み楽しまれてますでしょうか。
かわいい。この顔文字。かわいい、かわいい。嬉しい顔文字。The statement written by here was truly a standard summer type greeting. The contents of that statement weren't something that really demanded a reaction. But she took the trouble to send an email. Should I write, yes, you dummy! He's so dumb! Baka janai. The faster you return an email, the better the impression. I had heard something like that somewhere before. Let's reply with a swift attack. Thanks for the mail. I'm not really doing anything here. Staring off into you dumbass! He's irredeemable! どうしようもないヘッドね主人公 Okay, sending. I wonder if that was a no, you dummy! You gotta tell her, hey, nice of you to think of me. You wanna go to coffee? Get coffee? Whatever? Get a smoothie? Whatever? Looking back on the transmission after I sent it, I reflected that it was a little too trivial. Yeah. You think? Once I became aware of that, I thought I should change the content a little or something. Once again, the ringtone sounded from my phone. Whoa, that was fast. The mail's originator was, of course, Rin. At the time I had been casually reflecting, Rin had composed a reply and sent it back.
ダメですよ。もっと夏休みらしいことをしないと。
Yeah, like going shopping, going to a water park, going to an amusement park, hanging out with friends.
計画を立てて意義ある時間を過ごしましょう。
I know that, but I can't help feeling sluggish. What was spelled out in Nadine's email was an undeniably sound argument. It would be great if I could do that, wouldn't it? While thinking about things like that, I composed a reply. I'm still not in the mood for it, or I should say, I don't feel like doing anything in this heat. Well then go somewhere cool, you dummy. I wondered if she would reply again without spending any time on it like that. Somehow, my heart's pounding. This feeling of waiting for an email from a girl might not be that bad. What a night come on, I confirmed the received mail and opened it with more vigor than was strictly necessary.
夏休みは40日ありますが、同じ日は二度とないのですよ。
日本は夏休みは40日だけかな。アメリカには夏休みは9時かな。6時いやじゃなくて90かな。それとも60かな。
一日一日を大切に頑張りましょう。
Yeah, she is so motivated. He is the total opposite. Unconsciously, I bowed in the direction of the cell phone.
それでは私は出かけてきますので、また後ほど。
Yeah, she's just telling you, hey, come hang out with me. She's just begging you to come be like, oh, why didn't I come too? The end of the email was finished off like that. I'll just fire up a quick reply. Take care, see you later. どうしようもない主人公ほうバカ You dummy, I feel bad for Dean. Although it was only a trial, it was our first email exchange since dating. Really did feel like a couple. No, that's not right. With a dating relationship, should I have written something more effective? At least something like, next time let's go someplace together. Yeah, you dummy! Or, I want to meet with you. Yeah! No! Of course you should have written that! Of course I couldn't come up with anything to do after saying something like that. Go to a movie! Go get a coffee! Saying this, I dived back onto the bed, my arms and legs outstretched. How do you awaken to the beginning of passion? Should I have been thinking that it was already starting? At any rate, Panine's emails were well-mannered. Sending messages like that, even I could honestly reply with my feelings. It was perhaps a little different from opening up my heart, but as I thought things like that, looking up at the ceiling...
どうした？
Oh, you just barge in. Wow! The one who popped in from the door was Mizuhara in regular clothes. With an expression that I couldn't read. As always, she examined me fixedly.
何か叫び声がした。
Ah, sorry, was I noisy?
面白いことをやってるのかと思った。
No, for now, I was just undergoing the troubles of a young man. That's right, I thought it might be futile, but... Futile? I don't know. But I could try asking Mizuhara's opinion. Hey, Mizuhara, maybe asking something a little strange, but... What do you think is necessary for two other people to become a couple? Mizuhara cocked her head with a troubled expression on her face. As I thought, who was I asking this extremely difficult question to? Not even Yukino-senpai could work out a clear definition. Ah, sorry. Forget it. I waved my hand, withdrawing my previous remark. However...
互いが互いを必要と認めること。一人でいる時よりも互いが結びつくことに重きを置ける関係。だろうか。
Maybe, but I think what's important is that you love the other person. Or at least really like them. She said this doubtfully, as if not understanding it even herself. How surprising.
意外か？
驚いた。
そうか。私の考えは独特か。
No, that's not it. It was because I was thinking that Mizuhara's thoughts were unexpectedly to the point. I see. Certainly, what Mizuhara said is an essential factor in becoming sweethearts. Become significant to each other. That was probably the minimum requirement for establishing a love affair. Wow. Thanks, you actually helped me out.
雨宮、助けが欲しかったのか？気がつかなかったぞ。
Mizuhara's reply was as strange as it always is, but that answer solved my problem. A little. And thanks, I'll give you this barley tea. Drink up. She peered curiously at me, pouring the barley tea. Then, without changing expressions, she swallowed it in one gulp.
美味しい。
You like it? Nodding, she picked up the pot I had left sitting on the desk.
ありがとう、雨宮。
No, I didn't give you all of it.
おう。
Let her have it, jeez! She was astonished. Let her have it. Become significant to each other. I tried repeating Mizuhara's words. Right now, was I making Rin significant to me? Was Rin making me significant to her? At this moment, if I had to say, it would definitely be no. I opened my cell and once again typed out a mail. I wondered what the conditions for being sweethearts are. I still don't really get what I should be doing. Even I thought I was being undependable, but that's how it really was, so it couldn't be helped. You gotta take initiative, and I don't mean being a creep. I don't mean pressuring her. I mean offering things. Like, would you like coffee? Would you like to go on a date? Do you feel like going to a movie? Let's go shopping. Something. Not just like, hey, you, me, this time, this restaurant, here, now, let's go. No. Do not make a decision for her. I do not like that. I personally hate that. When somebody's trying to, like, pressure me or force me into a decision that they've already made. About 5 minutes passed in sending the mail. And then 10 minutes. Well, she said she was out, wasn't she? She said she was going out. I didn't get a mail back from Rin. Of course, I wondered if the problem was that she throws out half-hearted emails. No. Maybe she's in the middle of something right now. I can't send a reply. Of course, dummy. Right, there are places where you can't get a signal. Man, what am I doing? Just because I didn't get a reply to my mail. I'll go to bed. You've been in bed! He's really irredeemable. Hot. Thanks to the room caging in the heat, I was brought back to the world. The shirt clinging stickily to my skin was really unpleasant. Casually, I looked up at the alarm clock. Whoa, it's already that late! The clock pointed to about 8:15 p.m.! You slept the whole day? You dummy, you did this to yourself. If I kept a diary, one line would probably suffice for today. Today, I spent the whole day sleeping. I don't understand. How can you do that? How can you do that? You don't have to pee? You don't have to eat? I reached my hand for the cell phone next to my pillow and fearfully let my gaze drop to the LCD screen. There was still no reply from Rin. Of course, I couldn't write something like there's no feeling that we're dating, could I? Somehow, that's just depressing. If I went to sleep and woke up, by some chance maybe I would get a reply from Rin. Or maybe you can go look for her. But this was the result. Maybe she dislikes me this early on? This wasn't really very effective. What's with this interest? Until yesterday morning, I just thought of her as a sparring partner. With the word, there was the transformation. If I was in the habit of keeping a diary, maybe I could write in an interesting style. Looking over the past mails I'd received from Rin, my head hanging in disappointment, it came to my ears. The sound of someone knocking on the window rang through the room. The window? That was a very unexpected place. What could that be? It wasn't very likely that Junya came back. Maybe it was Mizuhara? Okay, who is it? Opening the ill-fitting window, I checked outside. Standing there was... Hey! Aww! She came to meet us. She came to meet me. She's so adorable. I love her so much. She's so... Dereになっちゃった。Rin stumbled.
転びかけました？あまりの驚きに。
Rin smiled wickedly. That's... damn it, she saw me in a weird position. What are you doing in a place like this?
ちょっと近くまで来たもんですから。
Nearby the school?
ええ、図書館です。
So that's it. Going out, she was in the library. Then she probably turned off her cell phone. You should have called before you came.
連絡したら驚かせないし。
That's so cute! I love it. I would love to be surprised like that. And why was it necessary to surprise me? I love surprises like that. I love good surprises. She wasn't picking up bad influences from people around her, was she?
ごめんなさい。迷惑でした？
Peeking at the expression on my face, Dean said this humbly. No, really, it's alright. Putting that aside, you know my room pretty well, don't you?
それについては、生徒会特権で入寮者リスト見ました。
Little stalker. The student council has that privilege? Whoa. Well, thinking like that, I guess it can't be helped.
今日はなんとなくです。そういえば、部屋の場所調べたなとか、寮近いなって感じで。
Yeah, she's so cute. Innocent and sweet. Junse, pure, 甘い子。
なあ、思いつきできただけなんですけど。
I didn't think that Irene had that kind of playfulness in her. I see. But I was bored by myself the whole day, so I'm glad you came.
そうですか？
Irene looked a little flattered.
まあ、特に用があったわけじゃないんで、驚かせて終わりなんですが。
Why don't we cuddle? Go watch a movie.
次はまた何か仕込んできますから。
That's what, Yukino senpai's influence?
まさか、そんな。
What was with the doubtful expression? I guess it wasn't funny.
じゃあ、これで。
No, come back! Feeling her own image unraveling, Irene turned around and made as if to melt into the darkness of the night. Wait a sec. It's already dark. I'll escort you.
いいんですか？
Yeah, a girl like you shouldn't be alone in the dark. You're small. I'm your boyfriend, aren't I? I mean, in the middle of this, I can't send a girl off alone. I still wasn't very cool, trying to adjust in a hurry.
それは、どうも。
Yeah. Ring gave a little bow. Somehow I got the feeling her cheeks were dyed red. Cute. Changing just my sweaty shirt, I left the dorm. The dorm's curfew was 9 p.m., but there's probably nothing to worry about. In reality, it was a non-existent curfew. Where's your house?
市民病院の上です。
So it's about 10 minutes by streetcar? In the midst of natural conversation, I learned Irene's personal information. Could I do that because we'd become sweethearts, or despite the fact that we were sweethearts? Probably you're overthinking this, man. Probably because of the first one. I can have a natural conversation with her, that's enough. I drove the useless thoughts from my head. When we finished descending the hill, we'd arrived at the station. I wonder if that's far enough to escort her.
先輩、今日は何してたんですか？
Walking on my left, Dean suddenly hit me with this question. There's no way I can tell her I spent the whole day sleeping. Scratched my head.
言ってるし。
Did you read my mind?
口に出 ました。
In truth, I couldn't make any excuses for having spent the whole day in sloth. So the agenda was to bark it down in a joke and somehow try escaping that way. That's right, I should thank her for the email. By the way, thanks for the email.
いえ、別に。
More like a text than an email. I'm not used to that sort of thing, so sometimes I probably write the wrong thing. I'll try hard to reply as quickly as possible.
そんなに頑張らなくてもいいですよ。
Dean's attitude really was quick. The impression from her emails was quite different. I feel that Dean from the email is cute. The same girl! Are you saying that Dean in front of you is not cute? Are you saying she is not cute? She is very cute. In personality and in appearance. With a steady walk, we went down the hill road. I noticed when we tried to walk together, Dean's walking was slow. Maybe because of the length of her legs, or gender, or individuality. Trying to match Dean's pace was as much as possible. I deliberately tried dropping my walking speed.
先輩、なんでギクシャク歩いてるんですか？そんな変な歩き方してると腰おかしくしますよ。
No, that's... No child knows her father's love for her. What? That's such a weird non sequitur. A little dejected, I adjusted my pace and continued walking at Dean's side. It really doesn't feel like we're boyfriend and girlfriend. I muttered this to no one to stop whining, stop complaining. Dean moved her gaze fleetingly and then immediately faced forward.
世界にはたくさんのカップルが溢れてますけど、どんな過程で恋人同士になったんでしょうね。
Ah, they like each other? And then they decide to go out. Probably, I'm guessing. When you think about it that way, it's amazing. Everyone clears some condition or other and they become sweethearts. I wouldn't know how to clear this condition for my life. I've never dated anyone. While thinking about that and continuing to walk forward, Dean suddenly stopped, her glance raised to the sky.
今日の夜空は綺麗ですね。月も星もあんなにくっきり。
This is where you say, Tsuki wa kirei desu yo ne. This is where you say the moon is beautiful, but not half as beautiful as you. Oh! Lured in myself, I raised my gaze. There was not one cloud in the sky I looked up at. Summer constellations completely filled the night sky. Even the stars, which normally would glitter uninterestingly, when looking up at them together with someone, they might become something special. Good that I found something to write about in my diary today.
先輩、日記つけてるんですか？
A diary in my heart. Dean murmured, unimpressed, and switched her gaze back to the night sky. For now, I couldn't help always thinking deeply about it. Obsessed with their relationship as sweethearts, and what conditions are necessary for passion. Hello, Drake. Thank you for coming. We're playing a little bit of period today. How are you? Walking together, talking, and looking up at the stars. That in itself is probably not so special, is it? Yeah. Giving our relationship a name. In reality, it probably doesn't have much meaning. I sighed these words. They were absorbed into the cloudless night sky and disappeared. Dean's profile, catching the light falling from the stars, was so lovely and calm I wanted to save a picture on my phone. You should have! Why didn't you? Light 30.
広がる青空、湧き上がる入道雲。文句なしの夏模様。研修合宿日和ね。
I'm gonna get a drink of water. Today in Nagasaki, there was a gentle breeze from the south-southwest. The temperature was 30 degrees, and as for the humidity, it wasn't like an unbearable heat wave. Since this morning, a rarely seen blue sky was unfolding. Thanks to my rising early, the first time in a while, the morning sunlight stinging my eyes was unfortunate, but...
いい天気になってよかったです。
Kwane, my beloved baby, my wife, I love you.
私たちの行く先に雨が降るわけないじゃない。
this year a bringer of good weather, Yukina senpai.
違うわよ。日頃の行い。これに尽きると思わない？
Whoa, she was admitting it?
冗談よ、冗談。本気にされると辛いわね。
Looked like Yukina senpai herself realized she was being unreasonable. It seemed our pure gaze could control even Yukina senpai a little.
台風が来たらどうしようって思ってたんですけど、バッチリでしたね。
Look at that cute outfit. Oh, just pure white. Pure white. So adorable. Aren't you worried about it getting dirty? Right. Rin was in unusually high spirits too.
あ、大城先輩も来たみたいです。
In front of the main gate, a single car stopped. It was a gorgeous foreign car, like one that would show up in a comic book. A limousine? It must be Shigehisa's family's.
おはようございます。
Whoa! I've never seen him in non-school uniform. This is not what I pictured him to be in. I would think he would be in like a suit or something more formal.
おはよう。今日はよろしく頼むわね。
Well now,
すごいですね。
Kawada-chan and I let slip our impressions of the foreign car that was stopped right in front of us. It felt that something different had suddenly come into this atmosphere of summer vacation.
おはようございます。
Chitose-chan! Chitose! If you don't know her, Chitose is my favorite character. You can romance her in the fan disc. She is my favorite character, hands down. Chitose is my favorite character in period. She is my favorite. She is the best. Now, it was in the art book. Somebody said that Chitose and Rin look like Anthi and Utena. Who is this? I thought it was just Shigehisa. From inside the car appeared a girl with a slender figure. I got the feeling I remembered her from somewhere, but Shigehisa, who's that girl?
見ればわかるだろ
Yeah.
う。妹だ。
Yep, and she's a total bro-con. Now that you mention it, at the observatory there was a girl with Rin. Yeah, she totally looks like Anthi. With the restrained voice of the girl who is Shigehisa's little sister bowed to us. Chitose! Chitose 最高! Chitose 万歳! Chitose は一番大好きなヘロインちゃんだよ! Hello, Halo! Welcome back! You're just in time to meet my favorite character, period. Chitose! She is not winnable, but you can date her in the fan disc.
兄と一緒に研修合宿に参加させていただく大城千歳です。
Chitose! I played period sweet drops before I played period because I wanted to date Chitose so badly. I started HIIT cardio today. Oh no! Good on you for doing cardio though. I hope you feel better. Be sure to hydrate. Be sure to rest.
本日はよろしくお願いします。
Chitose! Well, that's okay. That's very polite.
こちらこそよろしくお願いしますね。
Chitose, I love her voice. I love her design. Chitose is my favorite girl in all of period. Wow! What? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to accidentally skip. That was my mistake. I'm sorry.
見れ、妹。
Why did I accidentally skip? That was not on purpose.
こっち
Quickly thrusting her hand out, Yukina senpai greeted her.
元生徒会会長の川崎ゆきなです。あなたのお兄さんにはいつも助けてもらっているわ。
あ、はい。
I love her voice. She is so adorable. She is best. She is my favorite girl personally. She firmly grasped Yukina senpai's hand.
私も先輩のことは兄から常々伺っていました。とても素敵な方だって。
Chitose has such a brother complex. Like, I'm surprised she doesn't end up with Shigehisa. Whew. It was unusual for Shigehisa to make conversation about someone else. Is it just Yukina senpai? I like that Shigehisa. You know what? He looks like Akio. You know what? Speaking of Utena, he's Akio? Maybe? And Chitose is Anthi. I mean, look at the hair. Very Anthi-like. very auntie. 少女革命歌のアンシーちゃんみたいね、千歳ちゃんは。あっきょうとアンシー。Before I realized it, 千歳ちゃん was standing right in front of me.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしく。Me too, it's a pleasure, 千歳ちゃん。I'm Amamiya Mitsuki. Haven't you heard anything about me from Shigehisa? Huh, this reaction? Wasn't it strange?
いろいろ悪影響がありそうだからな。
Replacing the flustered Chisase-chan, Shigehisa spoke with a wry smile. Akio-chan, how the hell did that guy see me?
千歳、家の方は大丈夫だったの？
やっぱりリンちゃんはウテラみたいよね。
兄さんと一緒だから、
兄さん！
お父さんも合宿参加を許可
Oh
して
my
くれた
god,
み
she
たい。
is such a brother complex.
よかった。持つべきものは頼りになるお兄さんね。そうだね。
Her voice is so adorable. I love her voice. I love her voice actress. Hey, you seem pretty close.
親友なんです、千歳とは。
Dean answered this with a sweet smile.
ねえ、りんちゃん、前に言ってた雨宮さんってもしかして。ああ、それこれ。
That was a pretty awful treatment.
そうなんですか。
Oh, her voice is so cute. One more time.
そうなんですか。
かわいい。もう一回. For some reason, Chitose-chan put on a glittering smile.
それでは、りんちゃんつながりでもよろしくお願いしますね。
Aww. Chitose-chan gave a quick bow. Yeah, it's a pleasure, Chitose-chan.
よかった。
You're so cute.
よかった。
I love her voice so much.
りんちゃんがあんまり大げさに言うから、どんな怖い人かと。
She's got a very unique voice. I love it so much. I love her. I love her. She is my favorite. She's my favorite. She is best girl. Huh? Scary person?
その、
Chitose-chan fell silent, blushing. Oi, what are you inspiring in her?
ほんのちょっと脚色しただけですよ。
That reaction is impossible, but just a little, isn't it?
喧嘩しないでください。
Foreshadowing.
私も真に受けてるわけじゃないですから。
In other words, what have you been told?
でもいいの？その、お付き合い始めたんでしょ？まだお試し中だから。
Rin gave a large nod.
問題なし。
I don't understand. What do you... I don't understand. What does this mean? I wondered if we should end the trial. No! That's mean. That's mean. That's a mean thing to do. Suddenly, from behind, we could hear someone deliberately clear their throat.
揃っておるようだね、生徒会の諸君。
Even though it was summer vacation, I had to see this disagreeable face.
それでは出発の挨拶を。
No. No. Really? He's not leading the training camp, is he? I tried posing the question in a whisper to Dean, standing next to me. By any chance, is the vice principal going to the training camp too?
まさか冗談じゃないですよ。
Dean let her true feelings escape.
引率はユキナ先輩が行うらしいですよ。
ジョシュア、聞いてくれてありがとう。彼女はとっても素敵で私も大好きです。彼女はヘアスタイルの名前は何ですか？お団子。千歳ちゃんの髪、お団子だよね。セーラームーンと同じくお団子。I think the kind of hairstyle Chitose-chan has are called buns or odango, same as Sailor Moon. Characters be okay? They'll be fine. They'll be fine. It's a good thing he can't hear you, the vice
う
principal.
るさいです。
Oh, a little bit of that sin. Sin. Rin turned red, her mouth pouting. But being led by Yukina-senpai, that was an amazing thing too. After all, senpais are really filling the roles of teachers. Well, thinking about Yukino senpai's abilities, I'm forced to acknowledge the school side of things, aren't I?
君らは学院の代表者であり、全ての生徒たちの規範となるべき存在である。今回の合宿においてより一層の研鑽と練磨を重ね、さらなる成長を遂げてほしい。
So, nah. But the vice principal's still
了解
at
い
it.
たしました。教頭先生、白鳩学院の名に恥じない節度と自覚を持って研修合宿に臨みます。
No.
その意気込み
We're gonna
大いに
party.
今回は問題児も参加しているようなので、気を引き締めていってきたまえ。
Who is the problem child? His gaze was obviously pointed at me. Well, I can't stand having something said about me by a girl like that.
では任せたぞ。
Jerk. Bleh. Bleh.
はい。
Bleh. Making sure with her own eyes that the vice principal had finally entered the school building, Yukino senpai turned to face us.
はいはい。それじゃあ港までは車で移動するわよ。
荷物はトランクの方に入れてくれ。
Okay. Obviously, it was the first time I'd ridden in a limousine. I tossed my own luggage into the car's trunk. There we go. Give me your luggage. I'll put it in.
助かります。それじゃあこれも。
Sure. Ugh. More heavy. Kohara-chan's luggage was light, but the instant I took Reed's luggage, both hands strained from the weight. What's in here?
本ですけど。
Oh god, she's me! She's me! 僕と同じく本が大好き。Books? This was not the weight of a few paperbacks, was it? Are you intending to open a bookmobile?
これでも絞ってきたんですよ。
Did she intend to read all of these during the training camp? God, she's me. 読書と書くこと大好き。同じく。Using all my muscles, I pushed Reed's luggage into the trunk.
忘れ物はない？出発するわよ。
平気みたいです。大丈夫です。
The medicine makes me sleepy. The light is all in too. We're okay whenever. Kohara-chan suddenly cocked her head and then raised a hand energetically.
ゆきなさん。気のせいか。何か忘れてるような。
忘れ物?
そう？
Let's see, was there something? We can't remember it right away. It probably wasn't that important.
それもそうですね。
いい？じゃあ出発するわよ。いざ出。
Wonder what they're forgetting.
すまない遅くなって。ちょっとやぼ用があってね。
They forgot him. They forgot the principal. Not the principal, the president. They forgot the student council president.
待ちに待った研修合宿。みんな気を引き締めて僕についてきてほしい。
Nope, we left you behind.
天気もいいことだし、早速出発っておい、僕を置いていくとは何事か。
That's your fault for being late.
待て、そこの車止まって置いてかないで。
That's your fault. You were late. Imojima, Imotojima. Imojima is a small island floating in the sea by the Nagasaki harbor, a sightseeing area gathering popularity as a resort. It's about 30 minutes by boat from the Nagasaki harbor. Shuttle service runs about 4 times a day, carrying tourists and the like to the island. For this training camp, we headed for the island without a care in the Oshido family's private cruiser. Drive faster, yeah. Drive faster. Step on it. With this extent of graciousness, we couldn't act in any way impolite.
ひどいよみんな、僕を置いていくなんて。
君のせいだろ。
走って追いかけてるの分かってたのに、わざと止まってくれなかったんだな。
No, no. First of all, you made it in time, so it's okay, isn't it?
重い荷物持ったまま全力疾走して心臓破裂するかと思ったよ、本当にもう。
You chased after us. There are still unknown areas in the field of human abilities. I understood that. Indifferent to the teary-eyed president, the members of the student council and the limo were each preparing for the training. That's right. The painful, difficult training camp was starting here. To raise scholarship and temper mind and body for 3 days and nights, we were entering the strict training period. Naturally, the participating student council members had no thought other than preparations. Till we arrived at the island, each was spending their time preparing for the training camp. Preparing.
浮き輪完成しました。
千歳、日焼け止めは塗ったか？
妹kan, little sis kan.
大丈夫です。
She's so cute. I love her so much.
兄さんは塗らなくても大丈夫ですか？
ああ、気にしなくていい。
あれ、生徒会室のトランプ誰か持ってきた？
あ、それは私が。
よかった。やっぱこれがないと始まらないわ
Yukina,
よ
why
ね。
are you wearing black in the summer?
島に着くまで一勝負します？
いいわね。
負け越してるんで取り返さないと。
そう簡単にはいかないわよ。
How do I put this? Quick question.
何？どうかした？
Starting now, we're going to a training camp, right?
うん、そうよ。
さすがにそれくらいのこと覚えてないなんて言いませんよね。
I know. Don't look at me like I'm pathetic. But that's why I have a question.
見てわかるようなことに答えるほど暇じゃないわよ。
Please don't say that while you're changing out your poker cards. Anyway, no matter how I look at it, this is more of an undisguised resort atmosphere than training, isn't it? Kwana-chan inflating a swim ring with a grin on her face. Chisase-chan putting on sunblock without another thought in the world. Yukina-senpai and Rin amusing themselves playing poker. Anyway, I look at it. This isn't the air of the training camp, is it?
雨宮くんは実に視野が偏狭ね。
Yukina-senpai's reply was arrogant, as usual.
一見遊んでいるように見えても、そこから何を学ぶかは人それぞれよ。この合宿にどういう気持ちで臨み、何を得るか、それはまさに君次第ってこと。
What a cop-out. Somehow I thought I understood why the details of the training camp were kept hidden. She was planning on playing from the very beginning.
心配しなくても、ちゃんと研修らしいこともするわよ。
Oh yeah?
健全なる魂は健全たる肉体に宿れかし、昼間は体力増強のためにビーチサイドで水泳を含んだ運動をこなします。
Let's say we're going to swim and play at the beach.
夜は思考力、洞察力、勝負強さなどを鍛えるために。
Card games or something? Sure.
あのね、雨宮くん、オチを先に言うのは最大のタブーよ。あなたも知らないわけじゃないでしょう。
I don't know. At least according to this conversation.
楽しそうでいいですよね。
Kwana-chan's follow-up was somehow pathetic too. In short, assembling Yukina-senpai's discussion. By day, we frolic in the waves at the beach. By night, we pass the time lazily playing games. Tell me where there's room in there for training.
今年の合宿も楽しくなりそうね。主催としてはほっとしたわ。
嫌なわけじゃないんですよね。
You're right, I'm sure. Thinking about it, actually training certainly would have been depressing and painful.
気が楽に
Yeah, thanks.
気が楽になりました？
Certainly it was like she said. If that's what the ringleader intends, then I'll go along with it too.
さあみんな、着いたわよ。
すごく素敵な場所ですね。ちょっと驚きました。
After we got off the cruiser, we walked for less than 5 minutes from the harbor to arrive at Shigehisa's villa. Imojima is a small island of around 1,000 people, but because it's a resort, in the summertime it's crowded. In the center of the island was a large resort, and dotted around the outskirts were personal villas and cottages. Morning and night, bells ring out beautifully from the white-walled Okinole church. The island was overflowing with color. This really does feel like a resort beach, doesn't it? Kohara-chan and Minane's admiration was understandable. This was the first time I'd seen the Oshido family's villa. The whole thing was excellent quality, and the exterior construction was sturdy too. This is surely what you call high class.
市内から30分でこんなに素敵な場所に来れるなんて。
Well, I wouldn't call it exposition, it's just narration. It's a little unbelievable. Oh, sorry, that was her line.
なんだか信じられませんよね。
It was too bad for Kohara-chan, but there was more than distance and time stretching between the city and Iwojima. There was an unscalable high wall between them you wouldn't think of crossing like this.
何を考えているかその表情でわかるが
Whoa!
そんなことばかり考えていると素直に楽しめないぞ
Well, that was probably true. It was really overwhelming. What was it before? Oh, it was really overwhelming what was before our eyes.
部屋割りを発表しますね。
Chitose, can I bunk with you? Chitose-chan emerged from beside Chigihisa and read off of a printout.
川崎先輩と小羽先輩は2階手前の部屋。私と凛ちゃんは2階奥の部屋です。
俺と雨宮会長は1階の奥の部屋を使います。
せっかくのバカンス、何故男同士で同じ部屋に眠らねばならんのだ。
What did you expect? Did you expect to sleep with one of the girls? Curve. I have no objection to being in the same room with Chigihisa, but I regret sharing one with the president. BL? BL? Oh? Oh? BL? BL? BL ルート BL ルートじゃん Chigihisa とMitsuki! Chigihisa はやっぱり攻めそしてMitsuki はやっぱり受けだよねよねよねよね
それは僕のセリフだよ。
うっさい
僕専用の一人部屋を用意するか。さもなければ女の子たちと同室にしたまえ。
You know, let's just kick him out. Let's just kick him out. Why is he here? Kick him out. Kick him out.
ではお前たちはコテージの軒先で寝ると
Come back down to earth. But that's no fun. Then the two of you can sleep in the eaves of the cottage. I'm sorry.
いや、もちろん冗談だとも。
Both of us bowed to Shigehisa. It was somewhat pathetic of him. Yeah, kick him out! Why is he here? He's annoying.
それじゃ早速泳ぎましょうか。各自荷物を部屋に置いたら水着に着替えてビーチに集合。
Whoa, I should get a swimsuit for the summer. I don't have one.
くおー、白い砂浜と南国の海が僕を呼ぶ。
We were at a vacation destination. It was strange that I could forgive the president's excitement. Me too. Even though I was always complaining, I couldn't help it. To be able to openly have fun is a victory.
雨宮さん、行きますよ。
Wow, Kohara-chan, nice serve.
千歳、頼んだ。
Look at how cute. みんな可愛い。全員可愛い。
ちょっと兄ちゃん、逃げないで。
おお、チャンスだ。やってしまえ、大城。
I love this BGM. It's very beachy. Very city pop. I'm gonna let you stare at this while I get a drink of water. She's cute. Chitase-chan is best girl. I love her so much. They really do look like Auntie and Utena. Then you got Yukina, then you got Kohara-chan! Very city pop. I love it.
言われるまでもないが
Well, I know it's beachy because they're on the beach, but like it's more than that. It's the feel. It's the feel of it. Listen to the saxophone. Listen to the synth. Listen to that sax line. Listen to that piano. Come on. The keyboard. The steel drums. All right.
ああ、決まっちゃった。みんなしっかりしなさい。数の上ではこっちが有利なんだから。
頑張ります。でも先輩、男女の体力差ってものが。
大丈夫よ。そこはほら気合でカバー。
The saxophone. You got your mind in the gutter. The saxophone.
さあ反撃よ。サーブよろしく。
それじゃ行きます。
They should totally make a figure of like all of these girls. More kohane. After enjoying beach volleyball for a while, we took a break from time being. Shikihisa and the president went to go buy stuff, and I was on the beach on luggage duty. Kohana-chan and the others, not feeling tired, were playing energetically on the beach.
リーちゃんの意地悪。しょっぱいよ。
I love you so much. She is best girl. She is best girl, period.
海の水がしょっぱいなんて小学生からの常識。
Yeah, that's true. That's really cute. I want a swimsuit like this.
そっちがそう来るなら、千歳ちゃん、二人がかりです。一緒にりんちゃんをやっつけましょう。はい、了解です。そんな卑劣な。
Kohana-chan and Chitase-chan surrounded and slowly cornered Rin. But that one was not about to give up the fight. Really, that's... Ikai!
しょっぱい。
Kawaii. A trap, of course. She made it look like she was being cornered, but on the contrary, she was luring Chitase-chan. She could effectively divide their cooperation. The fighting potential of 2-on-1 didn't factor into it. And so after crushing Chitase-chan, Rin rushed on Kohana-chan.
なかなか手強い。
Kawaii.
見たか。
Best girl and period.
負け
I
ません
agree.
よ。
I agree. I think Chitase-chan is best girl, even though Kohane is like the obvious poster girl. At any rate, they were so spirited. The sun raining down, that's a weird usage of the word. And the sky spreading everywhere. It felt like I often used to go swimming in the ocean, but for some time I'd been distant. For some reason, I didn't have a very good impression of the ocean, but seeing the three of them enjoying themselves playing at the water's edge softened my heart. I didn't imagine that Kohana-chan and Rin were girls who would enjoy being active so much. Today they were running around having so much fun that they were probably going to collapse later. The design of Kohana-chan's swimsuit matched the wings on her back, and her appearance was both lovely and magical. Coupled with her slender limbs, the scene around Kohana-chan was like a scene from a foreign film.
こういうのも気持ちいいですね。
Although Chitase-chan's swimsuit was a simple design, the color showed off her brown skin. Her slim body and her slightly hesitant expression put out an aura that made one long to protect her. Yeah, her swimsuit could be cuter. It's a little... I didn't imagine she would wear a bikini.
スキャリー。
Even Rin has a childish side, doesn't she? Not being defeated even in the 2-on-1 situation, Rin fought back with all of her might. Sometimes she says things that are surprisingly sharp, but seeing her like this, she's a girl appropriate for her age, which is 18! 18! What was difficult to evaluate was her chest. No, it was unfair to draw conclusions from Rin's age, which is 18. The possibilities are infinite. I was aware that things were favorable, but of course what was on my mind was probably Rin. It was the first time I'd seen Rin enjoying herself this much.
どうした？顔が緩んでいるぞ。
Let me Let me just. Down. Little. Down. Actually, I thought he'd be more built. I thought he'd be, thinner. Whoa! You're back!
ああ、飲み物だ。好きなのこれ。
Yeah, I'm not done yet. Okay, now I'm done. I don't need barking! He's the one being a slut with his chest out. Oh, and the president!
知らん。近道発見とか言ってどこかに消えてしまった。まだ戻ってないのか。
I don't care. No, not yet. Let him get eaten by a bear.
迷子だな。
Really, that guy?
時に
As I was imagining a picture of the president, I expected misfortune. Shigehisa suddenly spoke.
鏡屋とは円滑に交際が進んでいるのか。
Matchmaker? Huh? Well, I guess you couldn't say it's as smooth as it could be. The reality was, I still didn't understand the situation. Had it begun or hadn't it begun? It wasn't clear. It was pretty clear it had begun. Is it on your mind?
ああ、お前を生徒会に関係させた手前、知らん顔しておくわけにもいくまい。
What? Are you concerned?
鏡屋をな。
Oh, of course, for her. Well, I guess that's how it was. Now that he mentioned it, if I hadn't been so influenced by Shigehisa and Yukina-senpai, I wouldn't have gotten to know Rin. Hello, Star Scene. Hi! Even if we had just met in the library by some chance, she would probably just call me a pervert and it would be over. Haha. Thinking about it, I was curious. It was a curious coincidence.
個人的には結果がどうこうというよりも、
Huh?
二人にとって今後にプラスとなる経験が得られればいいと思っている。
Somehow, that seems like a very far-sighted point of view.
逆だ。達観には程遠い。俺には想像するのも難しい関係だ。
Ooh. What would happen if Shigehisa dated Rin? I kinda ship them now.
だからそれが理想と思えることを言った。
Shigehisa took a short pause.
実際にそうなるようなものなのか俺にはわからない。
Well, I've decided to keep thinking that you're rooting for me. His honesty surprised me. Shigehisa nodded.
俺は向こうの鳩場で釣りをしている。何かあったら呼ぶといい。
Okay. Saying this, Shigehisa walked down the sandy beach with a fishing rod and a bucket in his hands. That appearance really doesn't suit Shigehisa. I was a little surprised. Speaking of which, before I knew it, Yukina-senpai had disappeared. She's the one who instigated everyone. I wonder what she's doing. Strain my eyes in the strong sunlight. Whoa, there! Whoa! There was Yukina-senpai under a beach umbrella, a little removed from the shore. I love that small little box. Hold on.
俺は向こうの鳩場。
I want to see it again. I love this little box, how it opens. See? I love the little animation and how it starts zoomed in and pulling out. Nice! She looks like she's enjoying herself. Where did she get that fancy drink? I wondered if you couldn't call this some kind of scene paradise. Passing the time elegantly alone in paradise with Yukina-senpai. Senpai's swimsuit wasn't too flashy and wasn't too plain. In a word, you could say that the swimsuit brought out her charms, neither too little nor too much. Well, with Yukina-senpai's figure, I felt that any kind of swimsuit would become her. The faces of several girls I knew floated across my mind. Feeling something I couldn't bring myself to do, before my brain automatically started to make comparisons, I banished the faces. Senpai noticed me! Senpai noticed me, chat! Not even the meme, but I guess it is the meme. Senpai noticed me!
雨宮くん、ちょっといいかしら。
What is it? I wondered if she was going to ask me something like having fun?
お願い。ジュースのおかわり取ってきてくれない？
Hell yeah, why me?
まあ、話をするきっかけみたいなものよ。
And so you'll allow someone to bring you a juice? I was no match for her. Here, is this okay?
ありがとう。本当に持ってきてくれるとは思わなかった。
Where did you get a fancy juice? With like pineapple and a flower in it? I was tricked!
そんな顔しないで。便利に使おうと思って雨宮くんに声をかけたわけじゃないから。
I wonder if that's true. I was suspicious of the very purpose itself behind calling me to this training camp. Yukino-senpai sucked chilled mango juice through a straw.
冷えたジュースは美味しいわね。ところ
If it
で
doesn't give you a tummy ache. Yeah.
どう？雨宮くん、楽しんでる？
My initial prediction was unfolding. Parts of it are fun, like Yukino-senpai and Nadine in their swimsuits. But switching from hellish training to a resort vacation, I feel I can't do it yet.
そうかそうか。
Yukino-senpai smiled wryly.
最初から隠さないでいた方が良かったかしらね。
Yeah, probably. At least from me.
そう。
It could have been my imagination, but I saw senpai looking at me with an apologetic expression.
まあ、ずっとこのままってことはないわよね。
I wonder about that.
ずっとなんとなく手が出ないまま？
What are you talking about?
無理やり楽しもうとしてもいいんじゃないかってこと。
I understood her reasoning, but, well, it felt like it'll be unpleasant, so...
そう。脈はあるわけね。
Did you say pulse? I wonder if that's as much as I'm gonna get out of Yukino-senpai about what she intended by taking me along.
とりあえず、あれに混じってきたら？
That, you mean Irina and the others? Irina and the others were still running around enthusiastically. I wonder about a guy pushing himself into the middle of that.
理由はあるじゃない。リンがいるんだから。
You could say that.
後でレポートあげてもらうから頑張って。
Report? Yukino-senpai waved her hand. Bye. Before Yukino-senpai could request another refill, I left the parasol. Be able to have fun, huh? I really didn't think she was serious about the report, but...
雨宮先輩
When I casually looked over, there was Irene just getting out of the ocean. Whoa, what's up? Irene in her swimsuit concentrated the gaze from her slightly upturned eyes on my face. My heart was beating a little harder than necessary. Facing a girl in a swimsuit is rare.
先輩も一緒にやりませんか
Huh? With her? Playing in the water?
はい2対1じゃ不利なので
Ah, she's had an unfavorable turn of events against the axis of evil? Looking towards the beach, Kohana-chan and Chitase-chan were waiting, polite for Irine's return.
なあ彼氏に頼るとかまあそういうことがあってもいいかなと義務ですよね
Man, I wish I had that kind of relationship. Somebody to rely on. Duty. It made it sound like it was fulfilling a contract. Can you imagine coming this far and being like, hell no? Can you imagine coming this far and being like, no, no, I will not help you. I'll help even if it isn't a duty. That's the responsibility of a boyfriend, right? Yes, based on the give and take, you couldn't really call that a boyfriend. I guess I'm one of those so-called free love people? She's so cute.
お願いします
Okay, leave it to me.
あれ援軍が来たみたいですよ頑張って返り討ちにしましょ
Yeah, I joined the fight. I'll be gentle.
う先輩2人にいい顔 をしようなんて思ってると返り討ちになりますよ。彼氏さんに頼るなんてとても羨ましいので本気になりますよ。
Just wait, Chitase. I will date you as soon as I can.
そうですね。
Yeah. Those two were a bit scary.
行きますよ先輩。
Yeah. Turned out a little like Yukino Senpai said it would. Well, that's okay too. No, I don't care about you.
みんなどこなんだまさか誰も探しに来てくれないんだ
It's your own fault again.
誰か僕はここだよ
Bye.
置いていかないで
Bye. Alright. This seems like a good place to stop. That was fun! We went on a beach vacation! And we'll play some more probably next week. Probably next week we'll play some more. Look at me, I'm behind the register. What would you like? Alright. Well, I hope you all had fun today. I had fun. I had lots of fun. It was really fun getting to see all the new characters. And today was a quiet day, but that's cool. That's fine. I'm a little tired anyway. I'm gonna probably make dinner and go to bed early. Yesterday, I was so tired. I went to bed while it was still light out. Aw, it's okay, Starscene. I'm just glad you made it at all. Thank you for coming. Now, don't forget, everybody, commissions are still open until May 15th. It would really, really help me out. I haven't gotten any so far, so it would really help me out. Other than that, we have 2 streams. We have, let's see, we're going to be playing Nikitashi on Friday, and Saturday we're going to be playing Koichoko. I haven't figured out what I'll do next week. But I have to study for a big test this week, so please wish me luck! Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, the quiet days aren't bad. They're just less hectic. Alright. I hope you all had fun. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye!